Great Guineas.
First run in 1855, the Victoria Derby is the oldest race on the Australian racing calendar. But more than that, it marks the start of the nation's biggest and most popularised week of thoroughbred racing, the Melbourne Cup Carnival. Held on the Saturday before the Cup, the Derby is run on arguably the best day's racing of the season, where there are only black-type events on the entire card, headed by the $1 Million Classic for 3-year-olds. Often horses' careers are intertwined, each meeting the other several times on the track, in some way pushing each other to glory. Nothing Like a Dane and Octagonal had yet to meet before the 1995 Victoria Derby, and both had enjoyed very differing careers up until that point. It would be the first of many clashes between the two, and would prove one of the more memorable.
Off and running. Great start in the Derby, down on the insides, off coast the first out with Principality. Catalan opening began well, and so also did Nothing Like a Dane, and Sir Mac Winners going fast around them. Octagonal looking for the rail, and he's being followed by Donar from Skybow and Siri Nelga. And tailing out to last is El Quahira's Son, going into the straight with 2,200 metres left to go, and Burrito had moved fast to take over. And sweeping into the riverside section of the track, it's Burrito by a length and a half. Nothing Like a Dane as second. A length and a half then Principality over on the outside of Zoff Coast. Close up behind them is Catalan opening. A neck back along the inside to Octagonal. 2 lengths away is Sir Mac Win on the outside of Donar. 2.5 lengths further back to Skybow, being followed by Siri Nelk, who's next to last, and El Quahira's Son is last of all. 14 lengths covering the field, 1,800 metres out, and Burrito had skipped away about 4 lengths to Nothing Like a Dane. A length and a half further away up on the outside, Principality. He's closely attended by Zoff Coast with the rails running. Close up behind them, Catalan opening on the outside of Octagonal. 2 lengths further back in the field, then over on the inside to Donar, and further back around them goes Sir Mac Win. He's followed closely by Siri Nelg, and Skybow is second last. And still last of all is El Quahira's Son. They sweep past the 1,400 metre mark. And Burrito, 2 lengths ahead of Nothing Like a Dane. 2.5 lengths away, Principality. A neck back along the inside to Zoff Coast. A length and a half to Catalan opening. A length away, Octagonal. The rail's getting a nice run. Further back in the field then came Sir Mac Win, followed by Donar on the fence. Then Siri Nelk, followed by Skybow and El Quahira's Son as they race down the side of the track. Just over 1,000 metres left to go, and Burrito only a length on Nothing Like a Dane. A length and a half, Zoff Coast, a half length to Principality. Octagonal sneaking up along the inside is improving his position. He's followed by Catalan opening. 2 lengths away as Donar, being followed closely by Sir Mac Win. A length and a half further back in the field then came Siri Nelga. Skybow was second last, and El Quahira's Son is last of all. Racing down towards the home turner, and Burrito still making play by a half length to Nothing Like a Dane. A length away, Principality over on the outside of Zoff Coast, and Catalan opening. In behind them is Octagonal as they make the home turn in the double AMI Victoria Derby with about 500 metres left to go as they straighten up. Burrito tackled quickly by Nothing Like a Dane, and Principality is down the outside. Octagonal looking for a run, badly checked there, pull to the outside. Octagonal, he's giving the leaders a fair start. Nothing Like a Dane has taken the lead now. He's just in advance of Burrito, and here comes Octagonal. He ducked in under pressure slightly. Nothing Like a Dane is the leader, but Octagonal is starting to fly home down the outside. Nothing Like a Dane about to be tackled by Octagonal, who's coming at him, but Nothing Like a Dane is fighting on. Nothing Like a Dane wins the Derby.
Shane Dye made certain that Nothing Like a Dane wouldn't strike any trouble by taking him outside the leader early and turning it into a real staying test. Octagonal, on the other hand, found trouble several times in the straight, but even accounting for this, he was beaten by the better stayer on the day. Jack and Bob Ingham, as well as their trainer John Hawkes, always believed that Octagonal should have won the 1995 Victoria Derby. It would be another 3 years before they had another runner with a genuine chance line up in the Spring Classic, that being a horse who had demonstrated class and staying ability from day one of his career, Arena.
And they're off. Sky Heights began okay towards the inside. Mossman was away well with Bet on a Road. Lawyer jumped fast, and Wajib Stars heading towards the leaders early. Leading Light settling down about 6 with solidity. Hamlet fired up. He's going up round the outside. Wajib Star just the leader. Hamlet running off the course at the 2,200 metres. Mossman kicks up on the rails and turning out to the riverside. It's Mossman in front of Wajib Star, Bet on a Road, and Hamlet going up on the outside. Sky Heights slotted in beautifully, 5th on the rail. 2 lengths then to Lawyer, who's trapped out. 3 wide at the moment around Leading Light, and Solidity on the fence. 1.5 lengths to Runaway, and then Stolly well off the pace today. Wellington over on the inside. 2 lengths Receptor, Arena Mithranda, and about 4 or 5 lengths to Typhoon by the 1800 metres. And Mossman will try and do it all the way. A second coming did last year. Leads by 2 lengths. Hamlet is running second. Wajib Star third outside. Sky Heights on the rail. 1 bet on a road on the outside of Leading Light. 2 lengths further back is Lawyer on the outside of Solidity, and then came Runaway about the middle of the field, travelling well. Next Wellington the grey, 1.5 lengths to Stolly, Arena, then Receptor, Mithranda, and Typhoon last of all going past the 1400 metres. And it's Mossman bowling along by 2 lengths. Hamlet is running second. Sky Heights lobbing along third. Wonder Wajib Star in the black and gold. 1 further back is Leading Light, and then Bet on a Road. 2 lengths Solidity, and on its outside is Lawyer closer to the rail now. 2 lengths to Runaway following Lawyer at that point of the race, and then Wellington about 1.5 lengths or 2 Arena on the inside of Stolly, and then Receptor, Mithranda, and 2 or 3 lengths to Typhoon. 900 metres to go. It's been a fast run derby. Mossman just the leader from Hamlet. 2 lengths Sky Heights, Wajib Star. 2 lengths Bet on a Road on the outside of Leading Light. And then Lawyer next in the field as they came up towards the turn in the goal with the blue cap. Runaway tracking into the race, followed by Solidity, hard ridden. Then came Arena. Out wide of pulled out is Stolly. Wellington goes ahead of it. And further back in the field, Mithranda and Receptor when they corner. 500 left to go. Mossman the leader. Sky Heights going for the run on the fence. Running on now is Leading Light down the outside, and Arena's poking up on the fence. Here comes now Lawyer and Runaway. Mossman in front. Sky Heights on the rail with Arena coming home well at the 200 metres. Mossman tackled by Arena, who sprinted fast and has shot to the front. It's Arena now from Mossman, Sky Heights and Lawyer. It's Arena well clear though, and will win the derby brilliantly. Arena beats Sky Heights and Lawyer.
A brilliant ride by Cassidy saw Arena claim the blue riband from a field that included future Group 1 winners Sky Heights and Mossman. It was a sweet victory for the Inghams and Hawks, and confirmed their thoughts that Arena was always the best stayer of his generation.